Hello, welcome back to the channel. Would you believe it's Christmas Day? It is, oh, let's have a look, 20 to 6 on Christmas evening. And I'm so bored, I'm in the office. Well, I'm not bored, but there's only so much I can go back to the kitchen and pick up food before I'm going to end up looking like a balloon. So I thought I'd best come to the office and have a go at repairing this. I sold this the other week, and apparently it turns on, plays for 30 seconds, and then turns off. It's a pink Gameboy Color. So let's take it out of the box. It's not got the batteries in. They do look quite corroded. I am concerned about that. Let's tweak the box out of the way, chuck some batteries in, and let's see what happens. Yep, fires up. Let's put a game in. Put a game in and make sure it works. And let's play a bit of... Alright, let's not play a bit of that then. Can I find a Game Boy game somewhere? Yeah. I've got a copy of Tetris up here. Let's have a game of Tetris. So the start button's not working. That's handy. But just for testing purposes, I'm going to turn it on. And just leave it on there for a bit. Let that, well, I need to see if it goes off within 30 seconds or a minute or so. So excuse the fact this might be a long-winded, weird video. Right, and we're still on. It's been well over a minute. It's not gone off. Do you know what? Let's strip it down anyway. Let's get this start button sorted out. And see if we can do something about these terminals. Oh, that's not looking grand inside. I'm gonna say. This is where I have to worry a bit, because it's what lies underneath here. Well, it's dirty, but it's not unrecoverable. So let's get some IPA on here. What I really need is some kind of sharp implement. Something kind of like a pair of tweezers. So we want to try and clean this up. Whilst I'm here, bit of flux on both of the battery terminals. I mean, that stuff's awful. Right, it's got most of it off. And then the same for this one down here. That really doesn't want to come off. well. I think I've completely knackered the pump. Yep, that is now knackered. So, where's the other one? Luckily I do have a backup. That one looks a bit cleaner. Come back to this one here in a minute. I just want to holy shit, there's some corrosion under here. You know those days when you think, I really wish I hadn't started this. I think this is f***ing had it. Right, let's sort that battery terminal out. So that's looking a bit better for the what am I talking about? Doesn't look better at all. This will be going in a pot of vinegar, not just overnight, for days. But let's see if we can sort. Anything here. Right. Well, I say let's chuck it in and see what happens. Because at the moment it's not looking good. As if this does work, we're going to have to lose most of that solder mask and reapply. Right, you go there. Doesn't even power on anymore. Batteries don't even fit. Oh, screws are in there, aren't they? There we go. Right, we're powered on. Well, the start button works. A button works, although it wants some cleaning. Up, down, left, right. You try adjusting the screen size whilst playing Tetris. It's not easy. So it does work, even with all that hideous damage. So, if I can stop playing Tetris for just one bloody minute, I'm going to have to dump this in a load of white vinegar and let that corrosion melt away, because currently this thing's horrendous. I mean, we've got this here, and then if we flip it to the other side, well, show me where there isn't corrosion. I mean, that one we cleaned up, it works fine. This one we didn't clean up, so it doesn't work fine. Wow. That really goes awful on that other lens. So I need to get that. Right. That's looking better, but obviously there's still all this shit on there. You can see it bubbled here. Any more bubbles? No. I am just lightly flicking at this because I don't want to break any traces. So let's flick it over the other side, have a little look here. I mean, I could be completely fucking this up now. Who knows? Right, but I'm going to go and dump it in some vinegar and see what happens. Right, hello, here we are. This has been sat here since Christmas Day. So it's had, well, just under, flip, that stinks of vinegar. It's just had under 48 hours soaking in here. Let's, well, as you can see, there's some gunk around here. Oh dear. That has, by the looks of it though, got some corrosion off. I mean, maybe I could try using different ends of this. But, oh, and I took the battery off. It's not the battery, the speaker, because I didn't want to sit and soak the speaker for hours and hours on end in vinegar. Let's move my little pot of vinegar out of the way. Ugh, also look at all this crap on the desk from scraping. I clearly haven't tidied up because, you know, Christmas. I still felt really bad from the Friday when I went out with work. Does this clean up any better? Oh yes it does. I'm barely touching that now, and that has come up. That one's still a bit iffy, but they all look nice. I mean, I'm going to have to obviously give this a good clean up with IPA. I just want to get anything slightly grubby off here, and yeah, then come back and get it cleaned off, make sure it all works. I mean, that, quite frankly, has had it, I think. Get this soldering iron on, and I reckon what we'll do is get that removed and see if I can't find another one, because it's well, shall we say had it. Right, I'm going to go and clean this up. On the plus side, it does mean the old switch has had a good soaking. Everything's had a good soaking. But yeah, that needs to be dried off and, well, cleaned, then dried off, and then we can come back to it and I can replace this. Should I be able to find another one, which I'm sure there's a Game Boy around here with one of those I can replace it with, so I'll be back. Right, ta-da! We're dry. The only problem is this bit. Hello, focus on me. Yeah, that's it. I think it's still there, but the top's come off. So I'm going to put that there for now. We'll deal with that later. For now, though, I need to try and figure out a way of removing this crummy old thing, because it's just awful and has no spring left in it. I mean, it just looks knackered. But is there a way to get that off and attach a new one? Because this one here is fitted to that. Let's zoom back out a bit. So let's try and oh look, it's just come straight off. So let's have a look. Let's cut a bit of that out. I'm mostly doing this because I don't know where the box containing the spare boards is, so yeah. Now can I bend that out a bit? And yep, that will now come out, and I'm going to put that in. And then, somewhere here, please tell me there's a pair of pliers that I can reach without moving too far. I really want it to be about there though. I wonder if I can solder that in place somehow. Let's try and put a blob of solder on it. May or may not work. It does. Blimey. Now, right, that's better, but I really want that to be a good connection. So let's hold it there and let it get cold. Like that. Much better. I wonder if I can get some down the bottom here as well, without messing up that bit I've already done. I think the answer to that is no. Let's get this here. Yeah, flipping thing. Let's dose all of it in solder. Like proper good blob of it. There you go. And now keep the temperature up, because you need to be sorry, the camera's looking really awful there. Because I want this to sit straight. So I mean, it's definitely better than that scuzzy old thing. And admittedly, it looks like shit. Ow, and it's hot, but that fits much better. Where's the speaker gone? One day I'll clean the desk again. Honest, I won't. Right, okay, moment of truth. Let's see if it still works. Remember, when we started this, I was told that it kept cutting out after a few, well, 30 seconds. And when we got in here and had a look, it literally had corrosion everywhere. And half the buttons didn't work, like that start button for starters. Now, that's a problem that I didn't comprehend. It's not going to fit in the case. Ah, it's hot. because that pokes out too far. There you go. I still want to do something about that, but I'm not sure I can. Right, if I can get that to stay there at all. But anyway, that's not the, at the moment, wherever these batteries are, I want to see if right, we've got power. That's the volume. Let's take this back out. I really do need to do something with that. That's abysmal. I need to get some Gameboy Viagra for that. Keep that held up in place. Let's try and sort you out now, you little shit. Without melting the case. Just adding a massive blob of solder. Yeah, that's not really done the job. As soon as I like, no. Well, it's done it a bit better. Again, got to make sure it still reads games, makes a noise. Right, good. Reads games, makes a noise. Do all the buttons work? Alright, okay, so stop. Left, right, left, right. Oh. This plays absolutely lovely. Now, all those buttons are not sticky, not being held up. I'm quite pleased with it. Oh, I'm also doing shit at it. Right, anyway, so, yeah. Good. Okay. Let's get to making sure it actually fits in its case. And have I now stuck it in there? You are a prat. Oops. Right, that's out. This, all right, come on, mate. I need you to do me a solid and get attached to that. That's how we're looking so far. Has it dried? I don't think that's enough. Have I got enough hands to hold it in place? Possibly. go off. Yeah. Nice. See, now that is in a much better place. The problem is the shell going to fit? Just give that a bit of a clean up. I was planning on doing this as a Christmas Day live video. I'm glad I didn't now, because obviously the I couldn't exactly have left it sitting in vinegar to do a live. Yeah, that fits, to do a live video, because it needed to be sat there for some days for it to pass muster. Right, now out you get, mate. Don't fuck about. Now, oops, what I need to do is locate the PCB lacquer. Woohoo! And find something to spray it into and paint up all of this crap, because I mean I could just spray it on, but that's not a good idea, I don't think. Well, seems like I've done it. But the problem is, what about the other side? The other side is near buttons, and I need those not to be sticky with things. So, spray a bit in there. Find one of these cotton buds. Unpick it from the screen. And just go over this side as well. And then I'm going to go off and cure it. And we're back. I'm really lazy. I don't like waiting for this to dry. So fortunately in the office building there's a nice hand dryer. So this is now hand dried nicely under the warm heat of that. You can see the lacquer layer there. And a nice little layer of lacquer there. And not sticky. So right, let's get this back in the shell, and then we have one more thing to do. Once this is in here, obviously get the speaker into its little hole. get the screen locked in place. And find the posi screwdriver. And wind these in. Doesn't go there, does it? Stupid boy. Oh, no, I think it does. But I think I've put lacquer in the hole. And that is why I should have taken it off before I tried to spray lacquer on. Ugh. As I need to get into that hole. But it's kind of lacquered over. Right, let's poke the hole. There we go. My hand's right in the way. I'm not sure how on earth I can do this and you can see. So right, there we go. I might want to try and nip that a touch more. There you go. Okay. Now what I need to do is take this one out of here, as that is fairly messed up and nasty. Move this out of the way for a sec. Give that a clean. Right. Nope, that's the lacquer one. I don't want to use that. Now, where's my nice shiny new one? In you get. Okay, now on this, you're really not going to stay on there without something, shall we say, sticky, holding you in place. I found a use for some lacquer. Yep, that's holding it in place. Now, power switch is on. Get the infrared cover back on. Shell back on. I am going to swap the screen over later because that's a bit messed up. I don't really like that. I don't know where half the screws have gone. Some are still in here, like that one. I say some, one of them was still in there, so yeah, one. Two. Well, that's 3. Oh, this one makes 4. Only 2 more to find on this ridiculously untidy desk. Not sure I like that one. It's a bit small. Let's use a proper Gameboy Color screw, as I can now see it. Right, moment of truth. Battery cover hidden under the stuff. Now, power's on. Doesn't do anything. You shit. Oh no, what have I done? What does it do without gaming? Nothing. I've managed to break it. All that, I've knackered it. Why did I screw it together? You spud. Fine. So it worked 5 minutes ago and now it doesn't. Let's not you. You. Right, let's try it like that. All I've done now is taken those screws out of the board. I'll take these two out so I can get the batteries in. It's done. What have I done to it? Like, literally screwing it together has knackered it. Fucking hell. No! Don't lose bits. And there I was thinking we were all done wrapping it up, putting it back together. Apparently not. Somehow I have broken it. In other news, which is not news, I am quite good at breaking stuff. Shockingly so. I mean, now that board's totally detached from there. Where's the USB-C or USB-A cable that powers Game Boys? Somewhere on the floor around here. That doesn't even bloody work. Oh, what have you done, you absolute plonker, Rodney? You've proper done it now, haven't you? Right. I'll take that back off. No. It's not making any sounds. I've got no idea what I've done. apart from knackering it. Sometimes I really do wonder why I try and do this shit, because it would appear I'm not very good at it. I'm confused. I'll be back. Right, I guess I'm gonna have a look at this power board. I've had a little read and it can be related to that. I started recording, it does in air quotes, but I wasn't actually recording, and what I've done is put some chip quick on here, so I'm going to try and reflow those. They didn't look great. Ugh, that stinks. I'm not holding out hope for this to work. I think somehow I've managed to knacker it entirely, but let's put you in here. All that work right at the end, and then I just somehow, no, battery's the wrong one there. Still nothing. Okay, let's get that off, this off. Let's get the chip quick back on the go, and let's heat up this whole board here, because all of that looks crummy. Tell you what, that chip quick stuff's really bloody good compared to the usual crap flux I use. I mean, that's all looking really nice. He says without having any proper light. But compared to what they look like, that looks glorious. Now, for a laugh, shall we plug it in? I still don't think that will solve the issue, because I think I've broke it. No, we still power on, but we still don't do anything. That's not good. Right. Okay. Let's go, well, let's go overboard. I mean, if I get it working, it's not overboard really, is it? But, let's start with here. If anything, I don't like this big old blob of solder here. Oops, sugar. Ow, 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 that's hot. Ah. Right, let's get the other bit of speaker off. There you go. Right, so the speaker's off. Now let's try it. Cross his fingers, hopes shit works. But now we've got no speaker, so it's even less likely to let us know that something is happening. I just want that screen to come on. Still no screen or picture. If I remove that, does this little cable give it any power? No. Right. Absolutely 100% topped this right up. But we continue. I think I am Petong. As we continue. No. It's not Friday night, Pete. It's the day after Boxing Day. It's the day after Christmas. What we are going to do is cover all these in Chip Quick. Right, come on in. Let's try not to melt anything. I might want to turn that down a bit, as I'm 450. Right. Leave that for a minute or 20 just to cool down, and I will come back to it. Right, it's cold enough-ish. All of those look much better. Let's put it in a case and try it. I'm really not holding out much hope. Somehow I've managed to destroy it, which is ever so troublesome. Yeah, we got nothing, and I just don't know why. Balls. suppose I can try and reflow everything on this side as well. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is that. Who knows? Who cares at this point? I think I've wasted enough of my life on this. It's hot. No, sod all going on. Right, I'm sorry. That has become a failure video. What was a fix has ultimately died a death. And I've got no idea why, and I am confused. I might revisit it at a later date, but for now I'm going to leave you because, well, it's like Christmas sort of time. He says, just thinking maybe we'll try the power switch just for a laugh. I can't see that having anything to do with it. It powers on. Anyway, but no, that's it. Game over. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.